gonna be where tomorrow? You're gonna be down at Comic-Con, that's right!
This is Jim Jackman, Major Asshole from Spaceballs. You're watching White Tiger Films. Keep watching, assholes.
What is up, Internet?
What's going on?
Look where we are.
We're here.
We're at Wizard World Richmond again.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. So anyway, I guess I'm Matt Adams.
I'm Jamie Hodges.
I think so. I think that's correct. And we're gonna talk to some pizza about some stuffing. I mean, some people about some stuff. And like cosplay, like we do, you know the drill.
Got some great cosplay guests, some great celebrity guests.
And we're not gonna waste any more of your time. We're gonna put on our Comic-Con pants. We're gonna jump in.
We're gonna wipe this con clean.
Because we like it fresh.
Let's go.
There are some cosplayers, and then there are some cosplayers. And what I mean by that is some cosplayers have found a way to turn their love for costume making into something that benefits others and helps people all around, less fortunate, different types of charities and stuff like that. And I am standing here with one of my favorite cosplayers, Jillian Ryan.
Hi!
She's local to Richmond, so she's in my own backyard. Here she is, everybody. I'm gonna let her walk us through her organization and everything that she does, all that awesome stuff.
So what we do in Richmond, which is actually pretty cool, we have Extra Life is all over the country, but what Richmond does that's a little bit different is we do events year-round. So regular Extra Life is where you play video games and tabletop games for 25 hours.
Wow.
For 25 hours straight to benefit a local hospital. What we do that's a little bit different is we also do events throughout the year to benefit the kids on top. We dress up and go to the hospitals. We'll go and play video games with kids that have like severe motor disabilities where they can't talk or walk, or they can't get out of their wheelchairs, things like that. We'll go play games with them. We have customers that they're like professional princess impersonators. I did a Make-A-Wish event recently for a girl that's actually at this convention. Her wish was to go to Japan for the Cherry Blossom Festival, and she went, and they asked me to come as Link because she loves Legend of Zelda. I showed up, she started crying. We ate some cake, had a good time. I went to a bunch of different businesses and told them what I do with the costumes and stuff. Like World of Mirth donated, a bunch of like little stores, Bits and Pixels, One Eye Jacks, like all donated this stuff to this girl. So we take our costumes, Dynamite Weber, Mike Hagee of 540F Experts, they come and they hang out with kids, and we do literacy events at Con of the Mountain where we help kids learn the importance of reading and stuff like that. So we take costuming and we take it to the next level. And something else I do is anti-bullying and body positivity panels. So like, don't be ashamed of your body, embrace what you have, nobody should make you feel bad. Here's how to properly compliment someone, or constructive criticism.
Speaking as a larger guy myself and a cosplayer also, I appreciate stuff like this because I really try not to let my size like deter me from a choice in a cosplay. So you know, it's good to have. It's because of people who stay cos positive that I am able to do that.
Cos positivity. We just take costumes and we try to, besides making it fun for us, we want to make it fun for others, and typically that's like local kids. So that's actually my booth now. I don't normally sell prints of my modeling, but now I do, and half of every print goes to the Children's Hospital if we see you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the costume that you're wearing right now. I have seen this before at AwesomeCon, I believe, and it is award-winning. Am I right?
Yeah, I got a Best Beginner's Construction because I don't normally compete. I got shaken into competing and I was really excited. I found some fan art online, just fell in love, and I was like, this is happening.
So what is your favorite materials then to work with?
As a person that also does panels on how to save money and to cosplay on the cheap, I like working with craft foam and EVA or EVA foam. It's like half to a quarter the price of Warbla, and it keeps its form and things like that. It's just not as sturdy, but a lot of cosplayers like to keep recreating and making things better, so there's nothing wrong with doing something on the cheap, and then once you get to that level of expert, you can do things like, plastics and Warbla and stuff. So yeah, EVA foam and craft foam. It's my favorite.
Go check her out. Check out all that awesome stuff.
Facebook.com/Jillian Ryan page. And then my Instagram is Jillian_2_Ryan. And then if you guys look up Reed Cosplay Photography, I am his posing coach and his editor. And we do a lot of free shoots just to make people feel good. We don't think there's a costume that shouldn't be photographed just because you're not famous or, it's your first costume, you don't feel good about it. We want to take a picture. We want to make you feel good. Everybody deserves a good picture.
That is truly awesome. Here at Wizard World, Jillian Ryan, everybody. So I'm standing here with Yuffie Bunny at Wizard World because I haven't gone anywhere and I'm still here. She's here dressed as a Pink Ranger. I like to think that maybe JDF had a little something to do with that choice. I'm gonna go ahead and let her tell us how long have you been cosplaying and what kind of brought you into the world?
I've been cosplaying for about 13, 14 years now. I got into it. I went to my first convention with the people I used to babysit for, and I had no idea people dressed up to the conventions. I was into all of it, and I got there and I saw it and started making friends with these people and finding out that they made them themselves, and it just blew my mind.
So you were always a nerd, basically.
Always a nerd, yes.
You just found that best outlet for it. So the 13 years, that's a really long time. What are your favorite materials and medium to work with?
I seem to work with a lot of spandex. I do a lot of bodysuit costumes. I love pleather. I love PVC. Just anything fun, stretchy, flashy.
So did you make this outfit we're looking at right here?
Yes, I did. Yes.
What about the helmet?
The helmet, no. The helmet I commissioned for my friend Legacy Concepts because helmets are a bit above my
especially
my skill.
This is really, really awesome.
And it can be worn. It's just I have a lot of hair right now, so.
Okay, so I got another question for you, and this is might be hard to answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So why cosplay?
Why cosplay? I've always been a geek. I've always been a nerd and been super into fashion at the same time. I love the character designs of the characters that I cosplay, and it's my way of being able to combine my love for the character design, and fashion. It just seems like the perfect outlet for this mix of living art, sort of, we spend so much time on our outfits and we love getting our picture taken.
It's just another way to bring your fandom to life.
Exactly, yeah. Some people like to draw what they're really into. I just really like to cosplay it.
Do you have any really superable? I can't talk. How does language even work? Do you have any super memorable, something just really awesome that happened because you were in cosplay?
Well, recently I've been able to meet a lot of the original Power Ranger actors in my Pink Power Ranger, which is really cool. It was like a childhood dream to be able to meet some of my heroes and then be, wearing my favorite Power Rangers costume. Really the experiences of meeting people at the con, getting to meet the new generation of cosplayers, all the little kids that are, coming, and mommy and daddy help make a costume for them, and it's just It's really cute. I love that. Like, I love seeing all the kids get into it.
We actually have a show called Viva La Cosplay. It follows, this season we actually have 11 different cosplayers. Some of they all range from different levels. Like some of them are like really super awesome, like Jackie here. And then, you know, some of them have only really been doing it for, you know, like 1 year. Actually, she's only been doing it I got you. But a big theme on the show is like balancing cosplay life with like real person life.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of, do you have any sort of story or advice maybe on how to juggle the two?
For me personally, I literally am a superhero. Like, I don't really talk about cosplay and what I do at my day job. I keep it very separate. And then at night and on the weekends, I come out and, you know, I throw my spandex on, so to speak.
I mean, I can relate. You know, like 1 minute I'll be, you know, in costume, everyone wants to take my picture. The very next day, I'm like fixing people's toilets. I don't understand this world sometimes, but yeah.
We have our secret identities, you know. I guess it all just depends on your personal situation. I mean, if you have a job where you feel uncomfortable telling your coworkers or, you know, people you're around every day that you do this, then by all means, you know, just keep it on the low and feel it out. Like, I have some coworkers that over a few years I got to know them and I trusted them. I found out that they're into the same kind of stuff I am. They love comics and video games, and I was like, okay.
Or just wait till you like pop up on the news or something and
And
let
be
them
like,
find out that
"What?"
way.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just give our audience like your plug, you know, where they can find you.
My name is Yuffie Bunny. I go by Yuffie Bunny on everything. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. I have my website, yuffiebunny.com, and you can hit me up online. I sell my cosplay prints online, and I love chatting with people on Twitter and getting to know new cosplayers.
And you like offer like help or tips and stuff if people were
Of
in that?
course, yeah. People can always email me, tweet at me, message me on Facebook, you know, ask for any help. If you're looking for people to do commissions, I know a lot of friends that do commissions. Or if you're just looking for someone to geek out with over a favorite series, I love the Power Rangers. Come geek out with me over that.
All right, guys. So look, we're offering a lot of help here. There's plenty of people that are willing to help out if you have any questions. We're gonna go talk to some more cosplayers. Check Yuffie Bunny out. All right, I'm not gonna even pretend like I don't know who this is. I'm sitting here with Jackie Kraft. She's a personal friend of mine and one of the newest members of Viva La Cosplay. She is a special cosplay guest here at Wizard World. We're gonna let her talk a little bit about some stuff that she likes. Some like cosplay stuff. So you just did a really cool cosplay panel. So how did that go? We'll start off with that.
It was really fun. I like to talk about how the things get together with the things. I love sharing about cosplay, man. I love it. There's nothing I like more. I absolutely am not a keeper of the secrets. If I figure out how to do something, I must tell other people so that they can dress up like me and I don't feel so out of place at Walmart.
She's been telling people all day about how she makes stuff. You can certainly go to her page, and I know personally she's always willing to help and do stuff or, you know, give you some tips. She's actually given me a few pointers myself. But what I want to know right now is what goes into choosing your cosplays.
Oh my gosh. I always have like 8 cosplays going at once, so I don't ever choose. I just do them all at the same time. Choosing is like, I like to choose something that I sort of liked, like about a character. If a character stood out for me for art, like even if I didn't watch the series and I was like, man, I just love the art that this person has interpreted a character as, then that maybe will inspire me. Or like the Lich King inspired me just because I freaking loved World of Warcraft. I dedicated my life to it. Basically, for like when I was in college, I loved it. Played like crazy, and I'm such a nerd. I got like the best monitor 10 ever. It was really good. Ate a lot of cheese balls, and I beat a lot of bosses. And so I made a boss, and I was like, I'm gonna, you know, if I can't take all the items and all the cool things I got in the game, I'm just gonna make them and hang them in my bedroom and then wear them out in public. And that's what I did. I have like a pin list of every costume I want to do, and it's all the costumes.
Everything. She wants to make everything. You actually, surprisingly, have not been doing this that long.
No.
So how did you get from point A to like right now, where you're going to all these Wizard Worlds and you're special guests and judging the competition later on today with Jason, David, Frank?
Morphin time. Well, okay, so the golden rule in life is like do unto others as you would have them do unto you, or whatever your mom has told you your whole life, whatever you believe. Put positivity in the world. You have to be a nice person. You have to be positive. And you can't be like a fake nice person. You have to just enjoy what you do, enjoy being around people, like talking to people, and feel good being around other people that want to know what you do and want to learn from you. It's all about being positive. And if you make a costume but you're like, I don't want to tell you how I made it, like, maybe you're not gonna get to talk to people about it. You gotta be nice. In the world, you get farther with honey and vinegar, or whatever my grandma says. And I just believe in keeping it positive, showing people that although it's an art form, it's number one about having a good time.
Like you were talking about earlier how, you might just choose something because you like the art. So you would not be the type of cosplayer who thinks that if you're going to cosplay something, you should know every little detail about that character, or just don't even do it.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. No, I like people that quiz you on your character, they're like, you do not know that on episode 299, 30 seconds in, like, no, I don't know, because I was probably doing this. Like, I didn't play Pokemon. I now have it for my DS. My brother played like a maniac, and I used to tease him. And then I started seeing all these cute art forms of it, and I was like, I like it now. So I'm totally like a poser in that I didn't play. But I think that all these people have drawn like humanized, like Gijinka versions, that Japanese word, and I'm in love with it. So my brother's like, well, I need to tell you a little bit about this stuff so you don't look stupid. So it's cool to ask people. Like, people come up to me and comment on something, and they'll be like, oh, did you see this? And I'm like, no, tell me about it. Like, I like the artist that created the character, and then maybe you can educate me on what I don't know about the characters. I think it's just like an open-ended conversation. There's no need to hate. Just learn from the people around you what you don't know.
So basically, if you like something and you want to cosplay, just do it.
Just do it.
Where can people go find you if they want help, or if they need advice, or if they just want to look at your stuff?
Not my bedroom window. I would recommend my Facebook page, Jackie Craft Cosplay. I answer all questions. I have like a little response time button because I am that quick at answering questions. If I'm slow, then I lose my button. No, I will answer your questions. If you're making something and you're lost, I can point you to somebody else. I'm not the best at this. There are people that blow me out of the water, but I like doing it, and I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to help other people learn and point you around. So hit me up on Jackie Craft Cosplay.
Hi, I'm sitting here drawing Ren and Stimpy.
Is there anything you have to say to Ghostbusters fans who have followed your work over the past 30 plus years?
I love Ghostbusters. I was in New York City when the movie was being made, and I walked up onto the production by mistake. They were down at City Hall shooting there, and I'm standing on a street corner, and the Ecto pulls up, and I leaned down and looked in the window, and there they were, all in the car, and they waved at me, and I waved at them, and they pulled away, and I turned to one of the production guys. I said, what is this? And he said, it's Ghostbusters. I go, oh my God, I can't wait to see this. So I sort of hung around, and I saw him shoot a lot at the firehouse, and it was a real great experience. And then when the movies came out, I was hooked. So I've been a Ghostbusters fan ever since, and just, keep busting them ghosts.
Okay, guys, once again, I'm here at Wizard World having a blast. I'm here with a very special guest returning for his second time on ConXP. That's right, we talked to him last year, Mr. Jason David Frank. Did you miss us here in Richmond?
Sure did, man. I was excited to come back, so very excited to see all y'all. The energy's great here, cosplaying is amazing, and just good overall people.
So if Wizard World were to return, we can definitely count on seeing you again, maybe.
Are you kidding me? My fight manager, Brian from Sucker Punch Entertainment, lives here, and I just went to Joe Silva lives here, who's the matchmaker of UFC. So I just got a chance to go to his house and talk a little bit and watch the UFC fights. Not only I thought Richmond was cool, but now it's even more cool because my fight manager and Joe Silva here is the UFC. So got a chance to watch the UFC at his house last night. So
well, that's cool. So it's kind of a different experience because you didn't have to like stay in a hotel room when you weren't here, and you get somewhere to go.
Pretty much, yeah. Usually what I do on the end of shows, I go back to the hotel room and edit and do social media and stuff. So it was a little different yesterday going out and actually get to watch a fight at Joe Silva's house, which was awesome.
Awesome. Well, last time we talked to you, we talked a little bit about a possible Power Rangers movie in the works. So I guess we're going to ask you if there's been any new developments, anything you could slip us under the table, give us some nibble on, or is it all hush hush?
I know it's been, Power Ranger movies taken to the next level right now. I know it's being developed. I know that they've agreed on, a little darker version, not so much to scare the kids, but geared towards that audience. I don't know much about my extent of what I'm going to do in the movie or anything like that, but, my fans love me. And what Power Ranger would be a movie without the Green Ranger, man?
I know. I mean, I agree with you. The other thing we talked about was, of course, Bat in the Sun and Superpower Beatdown. So could we expect to see more of you in Superpower Beatdown?
Superpower Beatdown, I definitely would love to do, man. I mean, right now we don't know what we're going to do, but I just want to beat down Punk first.
We don't know what to do, but we know we want to do something.
Then I'll get back.
Okay.
I just want to beat CM Punk in the UFC. That's the beatdown I want, guys. And that's the beatdown I'm going to get.
Got just a little bit deeper of a question, but as you can see, most of these people are adults who grew up on you as children. You were an inspiration to them as children, and now they're all grown up. You're still an inspiration to them. So how does it feel to be an inspiration to so many people on like a lifelong scale?
I think it's great. I was explaining to everybody in the Q&A, I don't know if they got a chance to see it, but to be a hero like so many years after that I can continue to be a hero for people, I think for me is important. I just want to make sure that I continue to be a hero, not someone I used to see and be like, oh, look at that guy. I want to continue to be a hero. So I'm working hard, not for anything else. I'm like a guy that plays music. I just want to make good music, and I just want to make good fans. That's all I care about. I don't care about the movies. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I just want to make good fans because ultimately there's good people, good relationship. And when I do something, the fans will be there because I've invested into my fans. A lot of people don't invest into their fans.
I know you're always going to be a hero to me.
Thank you.
And I will always be a fan of you. So my last question here is heating pizza with a blow dryer your preferred method of cooking?
Man, I had a cold. I was so hungry last night. I didn't eat anything, and so I was figuring out how I can heat the pizza up. So yeah, it kind of worked. I mean, I think it kind of tastes like burnt hair a little bit, but it wasn't a bad idea. It did definitely melt the cheese a bit. So.
Jason David Frank, the MacGyver of cooking in hotel rooms.
Yes. You recorded, dude.
Yeah, you're recording.
All right, this is shot by JDF, dude. This is my shot. One more right of frame. All right, one more. Okay, 1, 2, action.
Honorary member of White Tiger Films, right here.
Yeah.
Client is getting impatient. He doesn't seem to take a hint, this guy. Don't move, Jedi.
This is the calm before the storm. About to go through those doors and get on stage in front of hundreds of people, and all I care about was, does the Green Ranger like what I'm wearing?
I don't know. Too much.
Alright, so for those of you who have never done a Wizard World costume contest, it's super simple. The judges are going to be looking at your costume, obviously. They might have a couple questions for you based on the craftsmanship, but they judge based off of showmanship as well. So the more you get into character, the cooler your poses on stage, the more things you do, the better. So make that crowd go wild, whatever you got to do.
Are you nervous? No. He's just worried about breathing.
I am not nervous.
I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to have an adventure time.
Oh my gosh. Well, they're packing up. It's the end of another awesome con.
Not awesome con. Wizard World.
Wizard World. But Wizard World is awesome.
It is an awesome con.
And if you ever get a chance to come, you definitely need to do so. So, you know, we had a really amazing time here.
We always do.
It's time for me to go back to real life, or all of us really.
It's always a shame. You gotta drag us kicking and screaming.
We don't want to leave. We never want to leave, especially a con like Wizard World. I mean, we had such a blast. We talked to Jason, David, Frank. We talked to every single cosplay judge.
We talked to Bob Kent,
the creator of Ren and Stimpy, and the designer of many real Ghostbusters ghosts, and he did a lot of other things for that show too. So. And at the Wizard World Cook-Off, we had a really unexpected surprise. We got to meet Jim Jackman.
We had a cook-off?
Oh, cook-off. Do we have a cook-off? What are we?
We had a cookout.
Where are we?
Convention. At the kickoff.
At the kickoff.
Kickoff.
At the Wizard World Kickoff, we actually had a unexpected surprise. We got to meet Jim Jackman from Spaceballs.
I'm doing my best.
We didn't even expect him, so that was a really pleasant surprise. And then, of course, many awesome artists. Everything that you could expect here at Wizard World. Now, they're telling us that this might be the last time it comes to Richmond.
That's not gonna be the case.
I really hope it's not, because I would love for there to be an episode of Con XP, Return to Wizard World.
3.
Numero Trace.
Our hands are full. Our wallets are empty. We came here to wipe the con, and it left us wiped.
Exactly. If you don't regret your bank account when you leave Comic-Con, you did it wrong.
You did it wrong. Go home. Don't come.
Don't even come if you're not going to spend all of your money.
No, you should come.
Yeah, just come. Even if you're broke, just come look at stuff, because it's awesome.
This is White Tiger Films. We had a great time. We hope you had a great time with us, and we hope to see you next year.